Here's one thing I hear all the time from clients. Oh, TJ, I'd love to practice, rehearse for that big speech, that meaty interview, but there's just no time. I received a panicked call from a client earlier this week who says, TJ, I've got to do a national TV interview, my first one ever, on a major news network in New York City in less than 24 hours. I'm down south. What do I do? We talked about it, and here's what he did. He flew to New York City, got in at 1 a.m. after delays, was at my TV studio at 8:30 in the morning. We rehearsed again and again and again, at least 10 times, for the next 4 hours. And then when he did the TV interview early in the afternoon, it went perfectly. He looked good, came across comfortable, confident, hit his messages, answered the tough questions easily, had his sound bites. Everything went extremely well. And all the people he cared about, who he showed it to, were equally as impressed. Now, did he have time to prepare, rehearse, train for this interview? No. In fact, he didn't even have time to sleep much. He got 3 hours of sleep. So he didn't have time to rehearse or train. He made time. And if you wait until you have time to rehearse a speech or an interview, you never will. When people tell me they don't have time to prepare for a speech or an interview, what they're really telling me is it's not important for them to do well in a speech or interview. After all, everyone has the same amount of time. Everyone has 24 hours a day. So when you say you don't have time, you're just saying you don't really care about that audience who sees you. You don't care if they get a good impression of you, an average one, a below average one. And that's fine, just be conscious of that, be aware of that. If it's important for you to do well, you will always make time to do well in that interview. And if you're not willing to make time for it, it does beg the question, why are you even giving the speech or doing the interview in the first place?